Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Briatacan. I had to think for a minute. I think that's, hopefully that is at least close pronunciation, by Yasmina Leiva. Hope I got that right too, or at least close. All right. So this is an interesting uh, Tangle. I guess it'd be like a standalone or maybe an accent table. Although you could combine them, as Yasmina has done on the samples on the step out. Do take a look at the For More Inspiration link for just that, more inspiration. So this one starts off with just a big orb, and and I'm going to say orb again. Taking a look at her samples, doesn't have to be a round orb. It can be a whatever shape it ends up orb. It's all good. Okay. Then, kind of going on the diagonal, and these lines do not have to be straight. In fact, I'm making them a little wiggly on purpose. So going diagonal one direction, and then the other direction. Let's put some up here. That looks good. Then, in all of the intersections, I'm putting a dot. This is kind of like fishnet. And when I first saw this, I was just like, that's what I was thinking. Like, well, this is like fishnet, over an orb. So part of my brain went, is this a, well, it'd be a tangulation. We could just go with that. And but it is kind of neat. So I'm just putting, like I said, little orbs, and around the edge, kind of have them hang off a little bit. It gives the impression that it's kind of going around the outside. Okay. Then above it somewhere, I'm just going to put another orb. Maybe an orb, or an elongated or squashed orb. And then from here, and let me look. Okay, I had trouble seeing. I didn't enlarge it very big. Oh, sometimes on Instagram it's hard to enlarge things. But so from this from this orb, I'm going to draw a straight line down, and maybe 5. So 2 coming out and touching that orb. It is up to you. It looks almost like she has more. Looking again. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, let's do more. I'm going to have it go more towards the edge. Like that. Like that. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of hanging. Actually, I'm putting an orb on here. I don't know if she... No, she didn't really, but I think that helps. And then you can have a little line coming straight up, like as if it's hanging off of something. And that's it. It's cute. It really is. And then for some shading, I'm just going to do a bit at the top, and then the one side. And I might add some other ones here, just so that way it looks, a little more interesting than just this one hanging here. But you will already know that because you've already seen what the front picture looks like. Oops. But just like that. Something, I just want a tip. Something that I have found when I'm shading and I have any kind of a line, I try to go over it just a little bit, so that way it doesn't look like, oh, I'm just filling in this section. There's something about that. It just, like I said, it looks like it's filling in, or maybe like be just a bit shy. Somehow don't end it right at that line, because good gradient or not, it just seems like it's like more of a fill in than anything. And so there we have it. Really simple. And and frankly, how impressive is that, right? And okay, yeah, I'm just looking. Wait a minute. It looks like well, you take a look. That's why I leave it. That's why I make sure to put the for more inspiration, because I was trying to see if there's a rhyme or reason with the these straight lines, and it does seem like as long as you kind of go towards the ends, that seems to make it look right, if you will. Um, and it doesn't really matter. Although, no, I have this one. This one isn't lining up with. Well, I guess it is. I didn't do that on purpose at all. Oh, here's one that's not lining up. So it just looks like it's attached to maybe something on the back side. So it's just another thing that you don't have to worry about, and we like those things that you don't have to worry about. All right. And as I continue, like I said, I think I'm going to draw maybe a couple more. I think I'll draw them lower because that makes a lot of sense. And I think we'll hollabow this one. Um, and I will give you the ending stuff here as I'm doing this. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, would love to have you click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, we'll see how well I do this and talk at the same time. Some days it just doesn't work right. If you enjoyed it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to my channel. Feel free to leave comments and share it. All of those things help with the algorithm, so it helps to get the word out about my videos, and I sincerely appreciate any and all of those efforts. In the description section, I mentioned the step outs. Now, I always do my own version of the step out and then link to the creator of the Tangle as well. And then below that are ways to connect with me. So if you, like I said, if you enjoyed this and maybe you'd like to take some online classes, I like to call them sessions because it's just a little bit different. We would love to have you. We have a really, really wonderful community of Tangle addicts, and we have a lot of fun and create some amazing artwork, and it's so inspiring, so inspiring. So would love to have you join us. That information is on my website, and again, that link is there. Also, if you happen to be on Facebook, I have a link to my page as well as our amazing Tangle Addicts group page. Couldn't think of what, as I said, sometimes tangling and speaking doesn't necessarily go together. But we have a fantastic group page, really wonderful people. So if you'd like to hang out with a bunch of Tangle addicts, we would love to have you. So that link is there as well. And I'm trying to think of what else. If I missed it, watch tomorrow, and I'll have all of the rest. I hope that if you follow me daily, I hope that this one makes up for yesterday's. In that yesterday was the longest quickie that I think I've done. Period. In the what? Well, over 2 years that I've been doing them. And it was only because there were a bunch of variations that I wanted to hit on, and I will be. I'm hoping to get it. I don't know if I'll get it done tonight, but I will be putting on their what do they call that? I think they were calling it chapters, but I'll put some a thing in the description where it. I'm losing my head as to what those were called. Where it will link to exactly, here's the timestamp for each variation in there. So that way you don't have to wade through the whole thing if you just really like a particular variation of that tangle. And that was Serendipity, really, really beautiful, fun tangle with 12 variations, and just really, really cool. So check that out. But as I said, I wanted to find something that was kind of easy and neat looking, and here we have it. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.